Oh shoot, I'm live. Hey, hi. What is up? I started it in this mode and I don't think I like it, but I can't change it now, so this is what it is. Anyways, hey, hi, what's up? My name is Robyn and Nat. Real relevant Robyn. I just basically talk rants on relevant real issues that people deal with. And yeah, hopefully you can hear me okay. Oops, sorry. I don't know how to work my phone in this mode. Natalie should be joining us shortly. I don't like this mode at all. It looks ridiculous. Ugh. Okay. I don't like this mode. I should not have done this. This is bad. I hope you guys can hear me. You guys, there's literally... Natalie's here. I see her. I see her face. Oh shit. Add. It says adding, so I'm just sitting here awkwardly until that happens.
Yeah. It's like you must rotate the phone to like add on to it. I'm like, what the fuck? The lighting is horrible.
It made you rotate
like,
it?
oh, you can see my face too much. Turn that shit off. Holy shit.
I thought it would be better in this mode, you know what I'm saying?
What?
I thought it would be better in this mode, but I hate it. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like weird. I have to like leave it sideways.
I know, I feel like I'm looking
like,
off in the distance.
Keep going like this. Like, fuck.
Yeah, I thought it would be better because it's like sideways, but no, I don't like it.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I don't really give a fuck. So you want to hear something interesting that happened?
Yes, hang on. Let me try to fix my volume.
Okay.
Oh, that's down. My phone's backwards. Okay, what? Tell me.
So I was, I almost fell asleep again. I was this close. I was like falling. I was falling deep, Robyn. I was falling. I was like, but then something, I don't know what it was, but like something literally, it was like an urgency. Like I woke up with an urgency to like get my phone. I was like, wait, I got plans. I gotta get up. It was like at 10:20, I like literally hopped out of bed. I'm like, from a deep sleep. I was pretty deep. Like I felt like, you know those tingles that you feel when you like come out of like those like drooling type sleeps.
Yes.
Yeah, so that just happened. I was like, well, obviously something made me get the fuck up. So.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna put my headphones in because I cannot hear anything.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's a little bit like muffled, but
no. I think my phone's fucked up. Oops, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
I do need to get a new. Oh my god! I just wiped.
No, I can hear now. Okay. I do not like this at all.
Is there any way you can change it? I like your lighting though.
The lighting looks good? Okay.
Yeah, I like it. I like the purple and pink. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's my
I like the mood. I like the mood it sets.
Yeah, they're supposed to be good for your mental health, like the LED lights, the colored ones.
I need to get one of them.
That's what Google said anyway.
I'm on it. I'm all about it. It lifted my mood just looking at it, so I believe it's true. I think this is fact, Robyn.
Yeah.
It lifted my mood.
Yeah, feels like it is. This cat is good. Go.
You just see the tail like passing by.
Did you see the Yeah. Did you see the what the heck was it called? The description or whatever the frick it was? How the description I put on it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I put the haha. I laughed because like the fact that you even posted it, I'm like, oh my god, yes. It's like necessary. Because obviously our track record isn't the greatest.
I know.
Fuck. We plan these like every fucking week.
No, and then we just don't do it.
It's okay.
We don't say nothing about it and just move on.
I know.
It never happens.
Exactly. And I think it's even better this way, honestly, because it's more, organic. It's more natural. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not about having any set restrictions with things anyway, so fuck it.
I know. I did a reading yesterday actually, and I was just like, sorry, I'm just like a very unprofessional professional, so that's what I do. It's like I have no set structure of any kind. She was like, well, how do you usually do your readings? I was like, just whatever comes up.
I just kind of do them.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, Rob. But seriously though, I'm the same way when it comes to pretty much everything. I don't like I think it's like all that Aquarius energy. I'm just like against structure and like, rules. Yes. Yeah. I like to break the rules. I definitely am like one of those people. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, but
yeah, my MC is in my 11th house, so that's ruled. Well, in modern astrology, it's ruled by Aquarius.
Yeah.
Ancient astrology, they don't do that, but I don't know. I kind of like mix the two of those. Like I believe in some of the stuff makes sense to me for modern astrology, but
yeah.
I do the house rulership.
Did you see Connie doing a new astrology course?
I did.
Are you planning on doing it?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be like probably but it might be interesting to see like because I'm sure she's gonna add more to it and like.
Yeah, I mean I would really like because I love how she does astrology. Like she's a really fucking good teacher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because she's so like it's very practical. You know what I'm saying? She like yeah. So I would like to. I have to see. I don't know. I haven't even looked into it, to be honest. I have to see, money wise and stuff.
Yeah,
I got you. Paid 40.
I know. It's a little bit. It's easier.
I paid the top tier of her Patreon for like a year.
Oh wait. So are you still paying the top tier?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Because it wasn't. It was like I didn't feel like it was at that time because she was doing so much, you know what I'm saying, other stuff like getting all her classes and everything together, so she wasn't putting that much into it at that time.
Oh, of the Patreon or whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, which is understandable. She was busy getting shit together, you know what I'm saying? But
of course.
So I just was like, well, I'm not paying 40 no more, and the figures now I'm like, damn it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, right. I know. Now it's like if you're paying 40, you can adjust the course. Fuck. Well, maybe you could just like one of the months or something, because I bet you it would be like really cool to take it again. Because I feel like the things because it was very easy to grasp, like taking it down like that. So I was like doing it again will really like fully like really integrate those like theories or esoteric thoughts, like, put them into like
and plus she like revamped it, so it's probably like you said, it's probably got more in-depth, more I feel like it'll have more of the spiritual aspect to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So it should be.
Well, I might I mean, because I did see her video where she said it was if you pay the top tier, you get the course. So I might just do that.
You can just do it, like for a month or two. Like you don't have to,
because
then see how it goes.
I afforded it before, and You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason.
Yeah.
I always say I can't afford shit, but then, you know what I'm saying?
If you want, yeah, exactly. I know. See, I still have that like thing like with the financial blocks too, where like I don't know what it is. I've been trying to heal that aspect for a while now. I almost feel like I prefer having it's like
Go.
this belief that I have that's like askew still, that I feel like money is, I don't know, like brings money, more problems. I really live by that, Robyn. I live by
I
that.
know.
So I'm
I
like,
do
fuck the
too.
money. I don't need the money.
Because it seems like rich people are assholes. Like I don't want money if I'm gonna act like that.
Right? I mean, like, so I'm all fucked up when it comes to like money. Like, I have all these blockages, and I'm like, damn, I've been working on this for a while, and I'm still, I'm still struggling.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I really don't know what it is. Like I
well,
don't
like
know
you
where.
said, but like you said, like I say that, but really, when it comes down to it, everything that I need or want, I'm able to get. You know, like when it
Mhm.
comes down to it, I'm able to get everything done that I need to, and like all the things that I need to pay for get paid eventually. Might be a little
Yeah.
late.
Right.
Might be a little off.
Yeah.
off.
Some might sit on the back burner for, get a couple
For like
calls, but
a year or
we'll
two.
get there.
But it will get paid eventually. So, any news on what's been going on with you? Have you had interesting things?
No, I did that Halloween party. Was
Oh
it
yeah,
Halloween?
that looked cool. That looked kind of fun.
Yeah, it was crazy because my sponsor, my A sponsor, she manages a bar,
Yeah.
and
I mean, honestly, half the people that work in hospitality are fucking addicts.
yeah,
So I know.
and then so her boss, the general manager, I guess, wanted like somebody. He said when I talked to him, he said somebody with gifts, and abilities, and he's like, and I really believe in all that stuff. I've gotten readings online. I'm like, okay, that's great, good. So it wasn't just like, but it was funny because I was joking. I was like, so I'm basically like the party trick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're like the magician of the party.
yeah. But so I did that, and it like went really.
That's pretty cool, though. I'll be the party trick.
Yeah, because I was like on stage, and it was so funny too. Like these two chicks came up, and the one lady, she didn't seem like she really believed in it. She was just like, whatever. She was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not getting a reading. She is like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh
then,
yeah, yeah. Like, I'm just
so
here.
I did, yeah. So I did the one chick's reading, and then the one chick that like didn't believe, she kept going. And then so she wanted a reading after that.
That's so funny. Oh my god, I love doing that shit.
Yeah, and then the guy, I messaged him after all that and stuff, and I was just like, I feel things went well. If you have any feedback, I'm always open to hear it. Blah blah blah. And thank you again, for inviting me and stuff like that. And then so he messaged me a couple days later, and he was like, sorry for the late response, but he was like, he basically said everybody loved you and they had a really good time, and he wants to work with me on a monthly basis now, like do something on a monthly basis.
That's awesome.
So yeah, but
That's
he's in Columbus, so I have to wait till my apartment's supposed to be ready either December 1st or January 1st, so that's going to be great.
yes. Yay.
um
Okay, Robyn. That's what's up. That's cool. That's something to, like that's extra income, like whatever, however you fucking have
yes,
to. That's good.
yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. And then my sponsor commented on a post. She was like, "I'm so proud of you. I know how uncomfortable you get." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so sweet of you. So sweet of you
Yeah.
to observe about me. Thanks. I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah.
And
I really haven't even talked to her since last year, and I was like, well, after my nervous breakdown, I kind of realized life is too short to fucking.
So casual, like, oh, you know, it wasn't until after my nervous breakdown that, you know, like, fuck. But it's like so relatable though. Like, I'm like, yeah, dude, I fucking feel you. That's so funny. So I was thinking maybe we can do, because I mean, obviously, I don't think anyone, if there's people that are gonna be watching, they're gonna watch later on. Maybe we could do like a reading or something. We both can do like a collective reading to see if anybody maybe comes on or something. I don't know. I just felt called to like do some cards really quick, so I'll listen to that. Let me set the mood. So just talk while I set the mood.
Oh, somebody sent us stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yay! That's
How do
cool.
I comment?
How do you do that, by the way? How do you like post so that?
There's like a stars option.
I saw that. I was like, that's so fucking cool. Because you know that
you have to be like I was telling you, you have to be professional mode, and then you have to monetize.
Wait, you have to be a professional? No, sorry, Robyn.
Yeah, it's professional mode.
That's off the table already.
I told you I had a live to do at 10:30, Dan. What? Let's light some candles so it's not so dark. I have like the worst lighting in here, and also a really shitty phone, so it's a double whammy. Yeah. You need a ring light.
I have one. Oh wait, I have one. Where is it? Oh no, it got destroyed when my things went off. All my equipment, like all my nice equipment, my camera and stuff, it all got fucked up. So I've been using my iPhone 6.
Well, at least you got an iPhone.
They're on iPhone 14 though. I'm on 6. I'm like really behind, Robyn. Like really behind. I'm like really slacking. Lacking.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm like, but there's no point in me getting a nice phone though, because like my kids, like they just fucking, like every time I get something nice, it gets destroyed anyway. So I'm just like, all right, I'll just hold off on getting nice things until like it's a possibility, because it's not even a possibility right now to like maintain it. I'm just gonna not like have myself feel the stress of like it getting destroyed, because I know it's gonna get destroyed. There's like not like a maybe. It's going to get destroyed.
I know my my 1400 I have a Canon M50 camera, but that's in a pawn shop. I paid on it.
I remember those days. I'll bring in all the locked phones and shit. Will you guys take this? Will you guys buy this phone? It's locked.
I know.
It's how do I unlock this shit?
I pawned it before I pawned it in Columbus when I was at the sober house still, because I didn't have a choice. I didn't feel like at that time. So I needed gas and cigarettes and cat food.
Yeah. Damn, I thought I had candles and shit. Where are all my candles? At least to like, fuck. Wait, let me see if I can maybe, hold on, because I had my Halloween candles, but I already like undecorated for Halloween. Because I feel like although I love like decorating and stuff, I feel claustrophobic because there's just so much shit everywhere. So I'm like quick to like clean up I'm like, okay, it's over. Let's go. Let's get this shit out.
Yeah, I always have to have like all my witchy stuff and my altar shit and all that always has to have like a specific spot, and that's always like I feel cluttered, like just with cards and crystals and whatever.
Yes, that's exactly. I'm like one of those clean, messy people. Like I like my stuff clean, but I have a lot of stuff, like little knickknacks and shit. So it can very easily look very messy if I don't like fucking keep it.
Yeah, everything has to have its spot.
Yeah. And if it and it really like that, oh my god, that's like the number one energy sucker for me. Like if my space is not clean or to a point where I feel like it's okay, like livable, oh god, it just destroys my energy.
Yeah, well, try living with your messy, dirty ass ex-husband. Had to whisper that. Can you hear me?
I heard it. Yep. Yeah, no, I definitely recall that too. So props to you, bro. I don't fucking know how you're doing that.
I mean, it's like there's a level of gratitude, but there's also a level of that too.
Yeah, for sure. So I have this little candle, this like Day of the Dead candle. You see it?
Oh, I love it.
Is it cute?
That's what I painted that my friend Tino, who I stayed at her house for the party last weekend.
Yeah.
I did her face in Day of the Dead.
That's so cute. I love it. Oh, you look so cute. I loved how you were dressed up that day.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really loved it. I loved everything that you're doing, actually. I'm very proud of you, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, seriously, you're doing fucking really cool things, and I think that people need to fucking start noticing her. I mean, I think that people are. That's it. You know what I mean? You know, like people are noticing, recognizing, but I'm like you're doing very cool things. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I love your YouTube channel because to me that looks very consistent and professional.
Really?
You know,
wow. Because me doing it,
it looks very relaxed
or professional. I don't like. Cause I feel like I'm so inconsistent. I try to like upload like every week, but it's just like it's nearly impossible. Like I have 2 kids. I have like a day job like during the week. I have fucking like the readings that I do and all that. So it's a lot to fucking, and then the yoga now the yoga too. So that's taking up even more time. But, all right. So I want to do a little bit, because I kind of want to light this candle. This candle smells good. Got this pretty one. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, what's on it?
It's like an owl.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love owls. Oh, I see it now. Hi, Bob. There's my baby. Come here, Bob. Come here, Kyron. Come on, Bob. He's looking at the He looked at the phone because it was moving, like you're moving on the camera, and he looked at it like he was about to swat it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, trying to get the phone. Come here.
Hold on.
Listen, seriously, so I told Dan earlier that I had a live to do at 10:30.
Yeah.
And he insisted upon sleeping on the fucking couch when he has a room that I just cleaned for him. And then he wants to lay there and fucking bitch about it.
Oh, God.
Ugh. I hope that wasn't that loud.
Yeah. No, I fucking remember that shit so much. Do not make that. Wait, hold on. Where the fuck? I'm trying.
Dude, I need a vape so bad.
Yeah. I forgot to ask you, do you smoke weed?
No. I would, but it makes me too paranoid, so I don't do it because it's just not good for me.
I think we did have this conversation.
Yeah, no. I feel like I'm gonna try to get CBD oil because I feel like that would be very helpful.
It'll be less. It'll be and it'll be more body than it is.
Yeah,
Like
because because THC is like actually a hallucinogenic, and when you have already like paranoid or like racing thoughts, like it intensifies all that shit, so it's not good for me at all.
For you. Yeah.
I will think people are trying to get in my house, like, you know how when people smoke crack and they're acting like all tweaked out, that's how I look on weed.
Oh my god, I definitely, I know. It's
like, somebody's in here.
So
Russ,
different.
oh my god.
Fucking pasting fucking like paper on your windows to block it out.
Yeah, I literally like hide under the covers like this.
Shit. Oh god, I don't miss that at all.
Like, and it's funny because that stuff, like, crack never did that to me. I act normal on crack.
Yeah.
Like, I literally act calm and normal.
Because you're natural, because chemically, like, that's like, you know, you naturally have certain, you're like, yeah, you have like the opposite reaction to like, what other people
Yeah, because it's weird, like, because the weed that's supposed to calm you down makes me tweak out, and then the other stuff that's supposed to apparently is speed. I mean, it is speed, but it calms my brain, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when I took Adderall in college, like, I was fine because it literally helped me.
Yeah. It did help me for a while, too, but then I needed to stop because I felt like it was becoming another thing that I was just becoming, like, dependent on. And I was like, I started to realize that I was using it as like a crutch, like
like a need and a necessity,
like or like making me feel like oh, my ADHD impairs me, like I'm unable to do certain things because I like hated that, like I didn't want to be that way. I'm like, no, I gotta fucking figure out there's other ways to deal with this situation. Like I know I'm definitely fucking attention deficit. Like
like I don't take the shit now like I did in college. I tried other things first, and like I failed classes, and I was like, why? You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was literally needed. I was on it for like, I don't know, probably 3 years maybe. But I did notice at the end, it felt like that too. You know what I'm saying? So. And then when I quit college, I took it for a couple months after that and then got off of it, so.
I feel so much better, like, not taking it anymore. Like, I actually, like, I'm like, oh my god, thank God. I don't really need anything anymore. Like.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, I still take, like, I'm still on, like, MAT, so.
Well, no, but that's okay. That you know, that's something I feel like that needs to be a slow transition. So you're not having. And I don't really.
Yeah, I don't feel like. I mean, I have no like foreseen future of getting off MAT anytime in the near future at all.
Yeah.
So, and that's a hard thing to get off of too.
It really is. Well, you know, for me, I was on it for like a good year and a half before I stopped. And what I did was I just started to I started taking like smaller doses because it still had the same exact effect. It doesn't really matter how much of it.
Yeah, well, because it has a shelf life and it builds a shelf life.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
And that's why I could take 10 of them and not get high from it, or I could take a half of one and get the same effect as if I took 10 of them.
Exactly. So what I started doing was just I started taking like minuscule amounts, like for long periods of time until I just didn't have to take it anymore, and it was a good way to get off of it. So if you're wanting to, like,
dude, I tried that 3 times.
Yeah.
3 separate times I tried to do that, and no. I've been on it for 7 fucking years now.
Oh yeah, that's why. That's a long time. That's a long time. Yeah, no.
2015 is when I quit heroin.
Nice.
And I've been on it.
All right, so.
Oh, hi, Bob. What are you doing? I'm gonna go. Hang on, I gotta put my cat under the blanket.
Okay.
Gotta put my baby down for a nap.
Oh, Oh, they're so cute, little mamas. That little meme with the two cats' tails was so cute.
Here you go. Here. Here you go, Baba.
I really need
little
to fix
goes
up.
under the blankie.
Hold on, I'm putting you down for a sec. Trying to figure out a setup here that's like not.
Oh, I'm not supposed to smoke on this. You know, we can do we could do YouTube lives now. You only need 30 subscribers to go live on YouTube now.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. We can both do it then. That's cool.
Yeah, they like updated stuff for smaller creators, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's actually a good idea because that way people can kind of maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, we could, because you can stream from multiple places at the same time if you just have another phone or a laptop or something, and you just, you know what I'm saying, go live on one for more. Like I could put YouTube live on my laptop and just record it as I'm recording this on Facebook on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it does. Yeah. That's actually pretty sweet. I think we should.
And I got this pumpkin spice coffee creamer, and I want to throw it out the fucking window, but I don't. Oh.
You're like fucking flipping out about the pumpkin spice coffee creamer.
Because everybody raves about it, and they're like, "Oh, pumpkin spice." Blah, blah, blah.
You're like, why did I fucking fall for it? Why did I fall for this?
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm over you. I'm fucking over it.
You disgust me.
I spit at you.
So I didn't know. I have to drink it because I don't have any other creamer, and I didn't go to the store. My damn car needs a jump.
Oh, dude, fuck, Rob.
I know. I'm a fucking mess, dude. I'm a fucking mess. Story of my life.
Dude, I know, but I feel you. I'm a fucking mess too. It's like a beautiful disaster.
Yeah. It is. It's so funny because it's like all this messiness is just like normal life stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's like,
I feel like everyone.
It's like, yeah, you know, and it's like I don't know, just like the thought of like using drugs because of any of this normal stuff is just ridiculous to me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand because I was at that point before, but I can't grasp. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it just makes no sense to me.
At this point, like for me, it's just that now I feel like I have something to like live for. Before, like I felt like I was trying to suppress those like shameful feelings of not knowing, like not having any confidence in myself and my abilities. Like I was trying to suppress all the fear and the uncertainty of where my life was headed, and I just tried drowning it out like with substances. But now I'm like, now I kind of seek those fearful things or those uncomfortable situations because I know that on the other side of that is more fulfillment, and it just continues to like, something continues to get sparked within me every time I face a certain obstacle or fear, where before I would just be like, nah, fuck that. Like, nah, that's not my thing. I don't like talking in front of people. Like, fuck that. Like, I'm very extroverted, but like I'm also very introverted at the time. Like,
that's what I say. I'm an extroverted introvert. Like I'm very social and.
I love talking to people, but sometimes I get scared of talking to people. I'm just it's like a lot of anxiety like builds up before I have to like go converse with people.
But then it's just like that's like the shadow work is literally walking into what fucking scares you,
and like that I think you did like a TikTok or like a short of that, of like the like about the shadow, like walking with your shadow or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dude, like it's just there's such a beautiful, it's so poetic to me, like that whole like the energy that embodies Scorpio, like the scorpionic energy, like that's conscious, like those hidden desires, those fears, those like things that like we keep deeply hidden within ourselves. When we like face those things within us and we accept it, it's like the most empowering experience that one I feel can have, because those are the things that you're most ashamed of, or the things that you feel like you should be ashamed of. And in reality, it's like, we're human. We all have these fucking things. We all fucking have something. We're all fucking fucked up. You know, like we're all crazy. We all have our own little, you know, things, but then we also have our own strengths. And that's why like everyone can, like, if everyone can just accept that about everyone else, people can just fucking live in harmony. Like there's no need for there's no need for all the bullshit.
No, and that's exactly what I say too. It's like, if everybody would just, like, that's why I say love your human. If everybody would just love your human self, your own self, don't worry about anybody else. If you just love yourself, you will just naturally love other people and accept them, and you know what I'm saying? And
it's just such a beautiful shift. Like you're literally alchemizing like the whole. It's awesome. And then that it really does like just seems so poetic to me. Like that whole, I don't know, like words can't really even describe it. Like it's in my life the past like 2 or 3 years, just like constant transformation, like constant inner transformation, constant like becoming more aware and becoming like, oh my god, like what the fuck? Like, what is going on?
Where do you know where your Uranus is? Do you know where Uranus is in your chart?
Uranus, I can look
I
it up.
didn't look up your chart yet.
You want? Are you able to look it up right now? You want to look it up?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Gotta open my laptop and stuff.
Hold on. So I'm doing like a little
do that, and I'll pull up your
All right, a little collective.
I need your info though. It's in my messages.
Yeah. Here. I'll tell you to you right now.
Oh shit! I have a cigarette. I don't think I can do that on Facebook. On YouTube, you can.
Really? You can't smoke it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I didn't look. That's why I said I'm not professional enough to research all that.
Check those things.
I just go. Whatever happens. Okay, I guess I'll use this receipt to write on. Okay, what is it?
My birthday's 1/28/88.
Oh yeah, you're my daughter's birthday.
Yeah, 1/28/88. My and I was born at 5:47 p.m. in Miami, Florida. Jackson Memorial Hospital.
Oh, it's 11:11 right now.
Yay! What does the collective need to hear right now? What does the collective need to hear right now? Alright, so you got the riddle. Oh, that's interesting. The flame. I think for the most part, I think a lot of people are like having like a lot of just weird things happening with close personal relationships. A lot of like with the riddle card, like I just think like things that we're trying to understand within certain dynamics and certain relationships, that it's like these relationships that we feel like magnetized to, like where we feel like we're supposed to walk towards or we're reaching for, but it's like there's nothing really there. Like we're reaching for nothing, because we know that in the end, I feel, and I'm actually experiencing this myself, like this. So this is like a collective kind of thing that I'm just saying. I feel like a lot of us are reaching for something within our inner personal relationships that isn't quite there yet, and we're trying to understand why isn't it there yet? Like it's not making sense, because there's this thing that is drawing us to this person or this situation over and over and over again. But it's like we're reaching, but there's like we're reaching for nothing. Like there's nothing there to reach for. So like why? Because we feel subconsciously there's something that's hidden, that's like hidden deep beneath underneath the surface, that is like there's so much potential. Like we're reaching for it because there's so much potential. We see the potential, but it's just not coming to fruition. And I think that for a lot of us, it's something that is it's necessary to have to come to terms with. I feel like it's for everyone it's going to be different, but I think that for the most part we're all kind of dealing with those like strange, uncomfortable situations within close personal relationships where we're kind of like, why the fuck is all this happening? Why am I still fucking going back to the same person? Why do I keep falling into this fucking, it's like almost like you're falling into a trap, or you feel like you're falling into a trap, but you're falling into it like you're walking into it yourself because you see the potential. You see that there could be something better. You see that there could be something more. So
yeah, and definitely when you showed me the cards and when you were talking, like I was also picking up like with the riddle and then the flame, it's like we're we keep getting burned, going over and over and over like in a cycle, because we're meant to break that cycle. So we're going to keep getting burned every time we reach for something that we know no longer serves us.
Yes, or that, like, even though, because yeah, like all I keep picturing is like a hand reaching for nothing. Like it's like you're reaching out for something because you feel like there's like something that could be there, but it's just not there. It's like just not there. And it's like having to come to, like with the flame, like in the middle, it's like having to come to that point where we accept that the riddle, it's just gonna go around and around and around. Like there's no point in, we're reaching for something that's just simply not there, even though we do see the potential, because we're not crazy. There is potential in these situations. It's just these relationships that we're reaching for are just not there yet. There's like a lot of unhealed, a lot of things coming up that it's just not happening for a lot of us, I feel. And this is exactly what's happening with me too. Get the Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, like having to look at something in a different light, looking at where we keep looking at situations in a lighter, we're like looking at situations through rose-colored glasses. Like we're looking at situations of what's been happening in the recently. I feel like we keep looking at situations and we're trying to see, like, like, oh, I understand why, like I get why they're doing it, but where it's like we're looking at it through rose-colored glasses because we want to see potential, we want things to work out, and then we got the Daughter of Pentacles in the reverse. We want like that loving, nurturing kind of like, reciprocative like energy. Yeah. It's just not being reciprocated. Son of Swords in the reverse. Everything's in the reverse.
Yeah, so it's like all internal, like Scorpio, like the Scorpio.
It's all very like, I feel like a lot of people, like I think everyone's just Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Damn. I just feel like we're all just like in our fucking heads. I mean, this kind of makes me feel a little bit better because I have been in my head recently, like a lot. I'm like, what is going on? Like, why am I fucking even wasting my time on this situation anymore? You know what I mean? I'm like, what the point? Like, I already see it that it's not gonna happen. I already see that it's not like mutual. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why am I even entertaining the thought or the idea anymore when I know it's just, I know the outcome? Like, so like, like I know I'm gonna get burned in the end if I continue. So why am I fucking continuing? Like, why? What? So what is the reason? What is the reason? Why do we keep doing this? Why do we keep doing this? Did you find my chart?
I'm trying to, but I'm listening. I was too invested in the reading.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's good now. Yeah, Mother of Cups, the Chariot. So some Cancerian energies again with the nurturing. Like we're like craving we're craving like that nurturing Cancerian energy. We want to be loved. We want to be held. We we see that's why we keep going back for it. That's why we keep going, because there's specks, or there's moments in these situations where we see the potential, and we see how loving and caring they could be with us. We see that there is a mutual love and respect. It's just there's so much unhealed energies, right? Or so much what's that word, that like not stagnant, like very just like prickly energy surrounding the situation. There's like a lot of unhealed wounds, a lot of like things that just already kind of dampened the whole relationship. Like there's no going back after certain things have occurred, I feel.
Yeah.
And that's but we keep going back for it because we see that there's like specks of those nurturing moments where it makes you feel like, oh, maybe maybe this could work out, but it's like short-lived. It's very short-lived, and it's not consistent. And I think that's something that's gonna hit us hard with this with the Eight of Wands. I think it's gonna hit us hard coming to that realization, but it's something that's necessary because it's gonna break us out of that fucking cycle. This is like the finale. It's the finale of the whole, like, all the lessons that have been accumulating throughout these past few years within all of our lives. It's like the buildup. This is like the finale. I think this Taurus lunar eclipse that's coming up is going to be like the final, like, bam, like this is like, that's where the change is going to happen. That's where things are going to start shifting and finally like changing for good, like where we no longer get burned, and we have a fire lit within us.
That is so cool how that one, those two cards are so similar.
Right?
That one's so similar as to the flame.
With the flame.
And that one's like, this one's open, so it's like the fire was like, it feels like we were blocking
the light within us by continuing in this cycle. But once we finish it, once we come to the end of it, it opens up. Oh my God, yes. That's fucking cool. See, that right there, that was confirmation for me. Like, that's exactly what's necessary. That's what's holding most of us back, probably. What's holding us, keeping us stuck, or keeping us because I feel like collectively, I think that we're all at this point where like we see what's possible. We see the possibilities on the horizon, but it's like just out of reach. It's like right there. We're almost there, but the thing that's blocking us is something that we already know was blocking us, but we continue to go back to it. But that's what's necessary to open that shit up.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to hold on, and just like with the Cancer energy, like we're trying to hold on to things that were once comfortable, that were comforting to us at one time, and we're trying to get that back, but we keep hitting like a wall, basically. There's no it's like that point where the flame is like, we keep hitting the top of that, and it's like, why can't I get through this? Because you're not supposed to.
Yes, exactly.
Go the other way.
And we're all being fucking hard-headed as hell, like, no.
Yeah.
It's so much work. I fucking put so much energy into this. Fuck. Damn it. And like another one bites the dust. And another one.
You got 2 yads in your chart.
What is that?
You got 2 yads in your chart.
What the fuck is
2
that?
of them. You don't know what a yad is?
No, what is it?
A yad is...
My cat told that bitch to fucking...
See, he knows.
The fuck out of me, bro. God, that scared the fuck out of me. Did you see my face? I was like, ah!
Yes. A yad is basically it's called the finger of God in modern astrology. So it's like, it's a specific direct purpose, like you have a specific, like we all have a purpose and we all have like a mission, but you are here for a very specific purpose.
That's interesting.
But you have two of them, yeah. So it's like,
so two, yeah. I mean,
I'm trying to see. One is because I use some. I'm trying to see, yeah, because this one's with Vesta and this one's with Lilith. So I mean, I guess if you took those out, you probably wouldn't have a yeah, but you still have them because those are prominent energies too that are in our solar system. You know what I'm saying? So they are still very
and Lilith has there's I have a lot of like stuff that like, you know, with Black Moon
aspects.
Yeah, aspects with that. Like I think that affects my chart a lot.
Yeah, you have a stellium in Pisces. That makes sense.
My Venus is in Pisces.
Yep, you have Venus. This says your North Node is in Pisces.
Yeah, my North Node is in Pisces. My South Node
is
Virgo.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't it, like, because
because I'm supposed to, I feel like I'm being called to go on a spiritual, like to become enlightened
and just go with the flow and not be so
and to stop resisting
and fucking,
stop resisting, stop trying to control, stop trying to, like, you know, direct my energies. Like I just need to let it happen. Like, and yeah, that's been my biggest struggle, like ever since, you know, forever. I'm always trying to control things.
Okay, where's Uranus? Where is that?
I think.
Yeah. So your sun and your descendant are both in Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's funny because my moon and my south node are both in Aquarius.
Wait, no, my sun is Aquarius and my moon is in Gemini.
Yeah, but your descendant is in Aquarius. Like your descendant.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like like your ascendant is
Leo.
Leo's.
Mm-hmm.
My North Node is Leo. So it's funny because I have my moon and my south node in Aquarius, and you have your sun and your descendant in Aquarius.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, look at my cat. Like my cat just walked on my back.
It's like, so it's just weird because it's like they're like opposite energies. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, it's like constant, like that's why we're both so fucking chaotic. We like go against ourselves, like what the fuck?
Yeah. So you have Uranus and Sagittarius.
Oh yes, yeah, my Sag. Mm-hmm.
Just trying to see if it made aspects to your sun. No, it opposes Chiron though. And square your south node.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because your ascendant, ascendant and descendant are in opposition. Which to me that seems like they always would be, but apparently they're not. Like that's not always a thing.
I know that's actually a good point because I was thinking about that. Like for the most part, wouldn't it be, you know?
Yeah, but you'd think, but I guess it's because of the certain degree. So I don't know. Somehow it doesn't always.
Degrees off.
Yeah, something, because it doesn't always do that. But it seems like if they're obviously opposite. So
yeah, interesting. I don't know.
Because mine's in mine's opposition too. But I've seen other charts that it wasn't. So I don't know how that.
But also my rising and my sun sign are in like, you know, opposite signs. So they're like, and then I have Gemini moon. So like that in itself is like opposite within itself. Like it's like dual in itself. So I'm just constantly fighting with myself.
Yeah, because I have my sun square my moon. So it's like they're literally, my emotions and my logic always do this.
Yeah. Always. It's a constant struggle. It's a constant struggle. Yo, look at my cat. He just came on my back.
Oh, that's what mine does. That is so cool. Isn't that crazy? Because cats don't do that to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
He's so comfy. He's like.
And my cat does that to me. Chiron does that to me.
It's so cute.
But yeah, so it's like it's so funny how they're so.
Oh, now he's getting up. He knows we're talking.
Yeah.
Oh wait, don't put your butt on my fucking head, bro.
Dude, my cat Chiron will literally jump on my back, and then he'll put his back legs over my neck like this, and I'm like, no, just got your balls in my head. That's great. Okay.
just rub them on up, bro. Does that feel good? Does that feel good? Jesus.
I'm gonna look more into these yads though, because I don't have, obviously I'm not gonna do it right now because it'll take up the whole time. But
that's very interesting to me. I really want to like.
Yeah, all like star seeds. Usually they say all star seeds have a yad. I'm like, I don't have a yad, and I'm a fucking star seed.
No, yeah, you definitely are. There's no way you're not. There's no fucking way you're not.
I think it just depends on like you know what you came here to do. You know what I mean? But
yeah. It's interesting. I actually never heard of that. I didn't know like what a yad was.
Yeah, it's a modern thing. It's more a modern astrology. I took a modern astrology course before I took Tawny's course.
Okay, that's cool to have like both perspectives. It's
yeah. So then they do all. Damn it. They do all the like, you know, all this kind of stuff, and like use the asteroids and stuff like that more.
Yeah.
And you get way more like detail, I think, but it's a lot harder too.
Well, there's more. Yeah, there's
so
like
much.
You're uncovering more layers, right? Like that with thinking of the aspects with the asteroids and stuff. That's a lot to start breaking down because there's just endless. It's literally endless.
Yeah, like Vesta, that asteroid is considered like it's like supposed to be like related to your twin flame. It's like the flame that never dies. So and you have a yad pointing to Vesta, so you're like destined basically to be with your twin flame this lifetime.
Which I knew, which is interesting, but I feel like okay, so
you may have already done that. You may have already completed that mission.
Well, that fucking sucks. It didn't work out. Fuck, Robyn. Why am I still alone? Where the fuck is the twin flame?
People like the twin flame concept. To me, people I think get that so fucked up because.
No, I know. I honestly feel like most of the time the twin flames, like you're not even supposed to be with them during the lifetime.
Yeah, like they're. Sometimes,
like a spiritual mission. It's not even about being with them. It's a spiritual thing that you have to. It's like you learn your greatest lessons through these connections, which I already did. Oh god, I'm getting chills. Fuck.
Yeah. So okay, we can check that one off.
Wow, man, that's crazy, Robyn.
Now you have one pointing to Lilith, so that's very interesting.
That's yes, and you know, with Lilith, I've always had this like when I was younger. Because I think there's aspects with Chiron too, right? With Chiron and my Lilith. I just saw that actually. That's with that I when I was younger I used to feel bad for people or like being center of attention, and a lot of times I would naturally be center of attention because I'm loud and I make jokes and I fucking like, you know, like, and I don't mean to be that way. And I had this like insecurity about it. Like I'd be like, I would purposely quiet myself down or like not be as out there as I actually am so that people wouldn't feel uncomfortable. And like, so that's been like something that's been a struggle for me that I've been like overcoming as well. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was the same way. I used to like I was somehow popular and I never wanted to be popular. I was a
Yeah,
cheerleader and you know what I'm saying, all this stuff, and like I always got in fights because, you know, girls were like jealous, whatever,
yeah.
because it was school, you know what I'm saying, basically. And but I would always like try to be by myself, like just go off to the side, and I would do like very dramatic things, but it was like more of not to get attention, but to so people would be like, "Oh, she's weird, get the fuck away from her." But
Yeah, like, yeah, to deter attention away. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I would
I,
do things that drew attention to me, trying to like
in a negative way.
detract the attention. Yeah,
Yes. Yes, I did the same exact thing. And then afterwards, I would feel shame about it too. Like after I would act out in that way, I'd be like, damn, why the fuck did I do that? Like, why did
yeah,
I do this shit? But that's
yeah. Like I wasn't really bullied per se. I mean, I kind of was. There was this one girl that like basically we've gotten in fights since kindergarten. She bullied me all the time. And she basically taught me how to fight because I had to fight her every fucking day in the schoolyard for years of my life.
damn.
um,
Every day?
yeah, and then like
Like, it was just like
just we got yeah, it was
that
yeah. I
set
don't know
time.
what her issue was, but yeah, I mean she's
After lunch, let's go.
grown now. I actually saw her on Facebook, and I was like, hey, I was like, how are you? You taught me how to fight. I'll never forget that. And whatever, I said something cheesy, you know what I mean? And then and she was like, oh, she was like, I think, you know, girls were just didn't like you because you were pretty. I was like, okay, thanks.
Aw, well, that at least, I mean, at least she like finally like
Yeah,
admitted, bitch.
yeah, it was right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
well, the
dumb bitch.
last
I
time
knew
we
that
fought
already.
though, right? The last time we fought, I like basically I rammed my thumb in her eyeball and like ripped her hair out, and
Oh, damn, girl.
yeah, I was basically tired and fed up with it. So then I
Yeah,
became popular, but I also then became a bully, and like and
yeah.
I don't want to say like bully, but I like
You had like a lot of
aggressive.
aggression, right? Like you,
Yes, aggression and violence was like just like my natural
yeah, your
reaction to everything.
go-to. I
Yeah.
I I had a lot of aggression, but I would take it inwards. Like my I would get very
Yeah.
frustrated and like I would get super irritable. When I was out of balance, I get irritable, discontent, and I get fucking like just really frustrated, and I would get angry about stupid things, and I would like I can get scary. Like I'm very like ah, la 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 la, but when I get angry, it's
Yeah.
like
Trust me.
it's very it's I actually intimidate myself. I can be very like scary
Yeah, dude,
sometimes.
I've scared myself plenty of times. Like
Yeah, where I'm
I
like,
like,
damn, dude, I'm fucking
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Like my arms are sliced up. My
Dude,
arms
me,
like
yeah, look,
sliced,
yeah, I know. I could probably fucking.
and like a lot, and like I quit going to the hospital eventually because they kept, you know, like I kept. You can only say like you got jumped so many times. I got
Yeah.
jumped. The girl had a blade, and I tried to block it.
You whole. Yeah.
Or I punched my arm through a window.
Oh fuck. You have
I
you?
said every excuse, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, oh shit, is my phone not dying? Is my phone dying? I hope not. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I had every excuse. Oh my god, I gotta find my charger. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So, yeah, my phone is about to die. And then so eventually I just like started stitching it up myself. Like I would just literally use a needle and thread and sew up my own cuts.
Oh damn, damn! You would do you?
Yeah.
They would be that deep? Fuck.
Dude, yes, I cut my tendon, my
Oh,
finger, like I cut my tendon.
oh
This
God.
one, my
Oh,
tendon was
Robyn.
hanging out.
Oh, I feel it. Stop! I feel it in my fucking vagina. I feel it. Oh God. Oh. Don't say it. When people explain cuts and shit, like I literally feel it. Like I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
It's in my soul.
I know. Yeah.
That's
And
so
like
funny.
I know that's really it's kind of twisted. It's a little bit dark.
Little morbid, little very Scorpio. That's very Scorpio of you, Robyn.
I totally lost my train of thought on that.
You know? Why? Because I was talking about my vagina.
Vagina?
Sorry, I deterred you. Sorry. Vagina.
I used to call it a JJ. A JJ.
There's no like cute way to fucking say vagina.
No, because any like
Vagine.
yeah. My gina.
I just say my kitty.
Yeah, even that just sounds twisted. There's like nothing you can, you know what I'm saying? There's like nothing. Like
yeah,
no words you
I
can
know.
say to make it like.
Same with penis. Like, there's no.
Yeah.
Like, why did they they have to make it sound so like weird? Like, shouldn't you try to make it sound like appetizing or something?
Right. Right. You could have made it sound a little better if you want that thing to go in me.
Come on, get with it.
A penis and vagina doesn't sound.
No, it just doesn't work.
Right.
God.
It doesn't sound sexy at all.
At all. I'm not with it.
No.
Robyn, hold on. I'm gonna go grab some water, and I don't want to mess the camera up. So I'm just gonna be there for 1 second.
Baby cat?
I'm back.
Okay, I want to see what this means. One of these asteroids, I forgot. I forgot what it meant, but it's in your yacht, so I want to see.
Oh yes.
Because it's in Capricorn.
Capricorn. Business. Building an empire, building a business.
Yeah, because palace means like wisdom and knowledge. Palace shows you how to approach intelligence, creative thinking, strategy, healing, your attitude to mental accomplishments.
Holy shit, Robyn, that is so cool, man. That's fucking cool. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you're basically like, do you have a specific purpose to build something based on
like an empire,
yeah,
like long lasting, which I already know. I've had these visions or things happen to me that have told me what it is that will eventually happen, but I'm like, it's taking really long to get there. I thought this was gonna be quick, universe. When I signed up for this, I thought it was gonna be way quicker. The fuck?
Yeah, and it's so funny
too because way more effort than I thought. And it's going really slow. I'm like, what?
Right, it's like everything keeps breaking. Everything I build keeps falling apart.
Dude, or my fucking my shit in my apartment, everything fucking explodes.
That's some shit. I told you that. Yes, dude, I told you that's some shit that would happen to me, just
twice, not once.
Left field shit.
The things that didn't get destroyed the first time got destroyed the second time. Universe was like, no, you're not getting away with that one. You're starting from scratch, bitch.
Dude, yes. That's literally
You
like
gotta
when
go from the ground up. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I know. And when I left, when me and Dan separated and I left all my stuff and like all my shit
Yeah.
disappeared, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why?
Yeah. No, seriously, the same with me. Wait, before the phone dies, let me go get the charger. Cause I think the phone's gonna die.
I know, mine was about to die too. I wish I could read this better.
I wish I had a fucking. I guess we're gonna have to move you. I'll put you. Hold on. Ah, it seems like such a mess over here. I'm gonna go on my balcony.
And that's fine, because I'm a I'm a Capricorn rising. I should do a synastry chart with our charts.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I know something would fucking pop up.
Yeah.
100%. Yo, who's fucking
like,
lights are? Sorry, there's like core lights facing my.
Okay, I just gotta save this. I gotta stop looking at it because I'll.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm enjoying. I'm kind of like curious.
Yeah, there was there's a guy called Spiritual Bodybuilder that I was in. I took a lot of his stuff, and I was in. The girl I did a reading for actually met me. I forgot who she was. I didn't know who she was at first until like she reminded me. She's like, "Oh, I was actually in this. That's how I found you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." My memory is so bad. Like I don't.
I
mean,
know.
it's not really bad. It's just so scattered. I just don't. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the details of situations,
Yeah.
the way I meet people. I remember people's
Mhm.
faces. I won't remember their names. I don't remember movies names. I don't remember fucking actors' names. I don't remember fucking
No.
lines from any movies. Like you know,
No,
like
but I can
anything
remember
like
a
that,
dream from when I was 5 years old.
right?
I can remember when I left my body and saw aliens or something stupid,
Yo, I swear, the lights. Speaking of aliens. now that you mentioned
Vagina?
Vagina. Dude, that the lights have been looking pretty fucking wild in my backyard. Actually, wait, let me see if maybe you can see them. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
In my iPhone 6 camera.
I was like, well, at least it's an iPhone. You're like, they're on 14.
don't get it twisted, Robyn. Oh yeah. I'm in the iPhone club, like the very first original OG club.
Yeah, the first generation.
Little delayed. I don't even have any space on my phone anymore. I'm like, damn, I can't even upload videos right now. I gotta delete shit to upload videos.
You get SD cards.
Well, I've been trying to, but for some reason, what I was doing was, I was gonna pay like the $1 a month to like get more storage, and I go to pay for it, and it just doesn't let me. It just keeps saying the same thing. It'll redirect me and say we're unable to process the payment, but it's not because I have no money. I swear, it's because I mean that's possible too, but I put on a fucking card that I actually have money on, so like there's no reason why it shouldn't have gone through. But every time I try to do it, it's just not happening. So I don't know.
That's weird. Oh, an iPhone, you can't.
Well, I think it's just so old. Can you? It's just so old it can't keep up.
Yeah, it's like,
it can't keep up with the times.
Program.
I'm like, he's like, I can't handle another 50 gigabytes. That's today. That's today.
See, I know, because I use Google storage, but that's because I have Android.
Yeah. Well, Androids are pretty good though. I
don't like iPhones. I
I
had
was
one
an
once
Android
and I
lover when
couldn't
I had
stand it.
Android. It's been a while since I had it, but I used to have Android, and I've been through so many phones.
Yeah.
My
I've been
ex
using so many phone
boyfriend,
numbers.
dude, my ex boyfriend literally broke every single one of my phones. Like every single one. I went through like 7 iPhones with that fucking dude. I'm like, fuck, bro.
Yep. I owe T-Mobile like $500 right now because I had to get 2 phones because the phone I literally just bought got smashed.
It's so annoying, dude. I hate that shit. Oh God, like why? Why do you go for the kisser? Like why do you gotta go for the fucking phone, bro?
Dude,
Every time.
He threw my dentures away and everything, dude. I didn't even have no fucking these are new ones. I had to go like 3 months. Yeah.
Wow, dude. You know my dad makes dentures. My dad's a dental
Does
technician.
he?
Yeah, he's really good at it too. If you ever come down this way, he can because it's like an art form, dude. Like you have to be very
because these ones are not. They weren't. I had to put reliners on them and adjust them and shit.
Yeah,
they're too small for my head. Like they're not.
Yep. He'll make it. He'll adjust it so that it's like perfect for your mouth and everything, and that it looks realistic. That it won't look
Yeah, because like when they make them, they don't fill it up enough to like fill your face back out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I literally have to put the reliner on to make it. Otherwise, my face will look all sunken like the crackhead I was.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, because
it's
when you take
like
teeth out, you remove bones from your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your whole face shape changes.
Yeah. My dad's a dental technician and my mom's a dentist, so they both have like.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have such good teeth. I never had issues until I was drinking really bad, which that does ruin the inside of your teeth. So I guess the inside of my teeth were bad, but nothing happened until this guy knocked my teeth out, and then they all just went from there.
Yeah, I did speed for a little bit, and that really fucked my teeth up really bad. Like I started feel like them becoming weaker, and like it was just so like unnatural and so like it was not. I'm so happy if I stopped doing that, because that shit was like probably the worst thing that I heroin, I feel, because it was just so like man-made. Like I mean, so it was heroin, but like I feel like that you don't know what the fuck they put in that shit. Like that shit is just like battery acid and fucking
it's made from like household products.
Dude, exactly, that you have no fucking clue. Like you're literally poisoning yourself. Like it's just so fucking. And I felt it. Like I would feel like my body just like reacting to it and just being like, oh God, like God, I don't miss that shit at all. Like there's not even a little part of me that misses it. Like
and it's crazy because like my friend that I was with over the weekend, she talks about it and she's like she's still basically stuck in the mindset that she's like
fantasizes.
Can't trust herself, and she knows her, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I was like, you realize you're affirming that to yourself. Like you're giving that power. Like nothing else outside of you is doing that to you. You're doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
But she doesn't.
When people don't want to hear it, they won't hear it. They can only hear what they're ready to hear or whatever.
Well, and it's a lot of responsibility to like give yourself that much power. You know what I'm saying? To be like,
it kind of you have to readjust your like your mindset a little bit when you're so used to giving yourself so little, and you're like, wait a second, like you're right. You're right. I have the power to change things.
Like I literally, I don't. I don't think that, I'm sure like if I went to like some party, you know, like dinner party, and they were drinking wine, I could trust myself with a glass of wine, or you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna go off the fucking deep end because I'm gonna drink a glass of wine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give that shit power over me anymore.
I,
So,
I and I'm the same exact way, Robyn. Like I finally have, I feel like I have it's really just like perspective when it comes to
mhm,
that. I feel like, I think it's like we really are the ones who give it that power. Like if when
yeah,
we're feeling insecure within ourselves, when we feel like we can't handle situations, or like if we like
mhm,
when we can't meet the world reality, like that's when those things have that power over us. And
mhm,
it really is that simple. Like it's not,
yeah,
it is like, yeah, to an extent, like there is, like the mental, like, it's a process. I feel like, you go through phases, but in the end, when you finally get
yeah,
off of it and you're like stable within yourself, and you don't need any substances, it's like, oh, okay, now I see. Like
yeah,
I wasn't looking through a clear lens before. Like I was looking at it through
mhm,
a very foggy perspective. And now I feel like I'm like, okay, now I know that even if I were to fuck up one day, like I know that
right,
it won't be forever. I know that I know
yeah,
that like
exactly,
I'll get out of it because I
yeah,
know I can't. And like,
mhm,
it's not.
yeah. Like last summer when I was taking Xanax, like I took a few extra Xanaxes a few days, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
To intentionally, you know what I'm saying? I knew what I was doing because
Yeah.
I didn't want to be present where I was. You know what I'm saying? But so it was like it was a choice, you know what I'm saying? It was intentional choice to like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? But that didn't send me off. You know what I'm saying? Like it was because it was at that point it was a choice that I made.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, and I don't want to offend anybody if they see this, and you know what I'm saying? Because I understand. It's
You
like I don't
understand
want to
the
like,
both yeah, when you're in it, and when you're it's different. But
yeah, and especially like with AA, like that's why I don't do it anymore because it's very limiting, and it's
it is, it is, it's, I think it's a good transitional like
yeah,
thing to
like
do.
I needed it when I needed it for the couple years that
Exactly.
I was in it. Like I
Yes.
definitely needed that process, and I
I
learned a
needed it
lot.
to learn that whole, like, like the steps and
Hmm.
everything. It's
Yeah,
very helpful to have like that support system, and like, just knowing that that's there is very comforting when you're in that space. But yeah, I never understood the people that were in those programs, like, their entire lives, or like for a year, like,
yeah.
or like running a fucking meeting their entire life. I'm like, dude, don't you get like, bro?
Yeah, and
I don't
that's
know. I
not
just
even
feel
how
like,
when AA started, it wasn't even like that. You literally did the steps and then you passed it on, you know what I'm saying, and moved
yeah,
on.
and exactly, and you,
That's how AA was built. That's why their original program, you did all 12 steps in like 4 sessions. It was a 4-week session.
yeah,
You didn't take years to do steps.
yeah. That's just kind of like
It's like everything's a business now and a money
that's really
scheme,
what it comes down
basically.
to. It's so like, it's so
The
unfortunate.
government gets a hold of everything.
The whole, like that whole rehab, like, I went to rehab in Fort Lauderdale, or not Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach. And like, I was stuck there for like a decade of my life, like stuck in that
Mm-hmm.
fucking that loop where you fucking go into detox, you get out, you go in
Right.
a halfway house, you stay in a halfway house, you get clean, then you relapse, then you go back to detox, and then you fucking go, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
like this fucking endless fucking loop. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it's now that is insanity. Like that to me is
Yeah.
insanity. And I was like stuck in that for so long, and I was like, what, the only thing that got me out of it was like finding out I was pregnant. I was like that is what I needed to wake me up and make
Yeah.
me realize, no, like this is not working for me. Like I can't constantly surround myself around people that are, like I just can't do this anymore. Like I need to stop putting so much like weight on like the substances having so much power
Mm-hmm.
over me. Like I need to stop
making myself feel like I'm an addict. Like that's the mentality that keeps you stuck there. Like that's the mentality that keeps you stuck as an addict. Like making yourself feel like, oh, I need this. Which again, there's varying degrees, and I did need that at one time, but I felt like it was something that I definitely grew out of, and I'm happy that I fucking did, because I'm like, oh God. Like now I don't need to go to meetings. I don't need to do any of that. And I don't feel the need to do anything. Like I'm perfectly fucking content.
Yeah. It's like
I
literally
do have my weed card. I have my weed card. So I do smoke, but that's pretty much all I do.
Yeah. And I literally spirituality and just, and I've been seeing recently, it's so crazy, like a lot of stuff on my YouTube feed's been coming up about like witchcraft killed my dad and all this stuff about people saying how like satanic spirituality is, and saying that like,
oh God,
like they're like, they think that they have all the power, they think that there's, and I'm like, and that's wrong. Why? Like,
right? Yeah,
I'm not giving my money to a church every week. You are.
No,
like,
I know.
How am I wrong?
So okay, yeah. So it's just Again,
no offense. No offense.
Yeah, no offense. Because there's gonna be people that think, but whatever. Like I feel like if people do get offended, it's because they needed to get offended. It's because they needed to see because it really, it's not
like we're shadow masters, people. That's what we do.
Yeah, it's not being said or spoken about to bash or to make other people feel bad. It's just a perspective.
Awareness.
We're just sharing
awareness,
our view.
a thought, a concept.
Exactly. And I know that not everything I say will be true for everyone else, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with other people's ideas and beliefs. I'm open to other people having
exactly.
And I think that
if that's how people if that's what you choose for you and that works for you, and that's great. That's awesome.
Exactly. More power to you. Like that is
right.
That is beautiful.
I'm not going to sit there and say that you're satanic for believing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that you're actually worshiping a witch and don't even know it. Like, I'm not going to say that. You know
and you don't even know it. It sounded like you were singing a song. Like
that's how I always I used to joke and always say I'm like, well, Jesus Christ was a witch, so I don't know how else to explain
I mean, if you think about it, all the terms that we use in
it's
witchcraft,
so crazy because yes, and because Jesus was the one. That's why they killed him. Jesus Christ was the one that was saying, God is within you. You have the power. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
we are actually following Jesus Christ more than Christianity is.
Yes.
To be honest with you.
Yep. Didn't Chris?
That's why he was murdered.
Yes, dude. Seriously, I know. It's just people the stories were warped and twisted and created.
Yeah. The government got a hold of it and used it. Just like they got a hold of addiction and used it. They got you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, yes. Yeah, that whole, honestly, that shit's crazy to me because
addiction is a multi-billion-dollar business a year. Multi-billion-dollars a year.
They don't want us. They want us to be stuck in that fucking cycle. That's what took me so long to that's what kept me there for so long, because I couldn't see that. But after a while, going in and out, seeing all my friends doing the same thing, seeing how much shadiness goes behind the scenes in those places. Just it's all
you're not even a good person.
It's just fucking shady, bro. You meet the fucking most sketchy ass fucking halfway house owners, and it's just so fucking grimy and gritty, and which at one time I kind of loved that. There's this sick twisted thing that I was oh, that kept me stuck there, because I was just I don't know, I felt one with them. I'm yeah. but yeah, it's fucking fucked up. It is just a business. That's what it becomes.
It is. my brother commented. Well, he's not my. He is. I mean, I always say he's not my real brother, but he is. I grew up with him.
Yeah.
Not my blood. Not by blood, I should say.
Oh, where? I didn't see anybody.
I don't know if he. I know. I didn't see it either.
I don't see any like.
Um,
Watch like a ton of people were watching us. We have no idea.
I know. I don't even know. It doesn't say when he commented. I have no idea.
Interesting.
But yeah, because I don't know. It doesn't. I don't. But see, when I have it the other way, it like the words go up on your face, so you can't even see you with the comments and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you don't want to like put
whoever's
it up.
on the bottom. Yeah, whoever's on the bottom of the screen, like the comments to go right over their face. So I didn't. That's why I tried it this way.
I'm trying not to put my feet like directly on my boobs, but like I can't fucking like try. I'm like fuck. I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
trying,
have that
Robyn, bro. I'm trying.
I have to wear like a triple padded push-up bra to make it look like I have boobs.
Yo, but my boobs they were sucked dry, bro. Like they used to be so much bigger. Then my kids happened and they're like suck them dry. I'm like, yo, where'd they go? What the fuck? Like they like sucked those dry, but like my ass got huge. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm good with that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I well now I gotta start exercise. Oh, so I went to the doctor. Anyway, because I need to start exercising, but like my body is so screwed up, and so my MRI, my brain scan was like fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Really tell me about that.
Yeah. So they said like my brain basically looked fine. So I don't have MS. So they said I have a generalized autoimmune disease, which basically they just don't know what it is. They don't know what's causing it, basically. So, but they do know that I have some autoimmune disease. Like if I get a cut, like if I don't clean it with alcohol immediately, like I've gotten like 10 really bad infections like the past like this year, like really bad, where I've had to be on antibiotics for like a week or two. Because I just get infections really easy.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I guess it's an autoimmune thing.
Yeah.
So, but it's directly correlated with stress, with my nervous breakdown, because that's when it started. You know what I'm saying? So whatever happened then really fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you remember what triggered that?
Yes.
Okay. Was it a person?
Yes.
Okay.
So I feel like it's really bad now because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't that bad till I moved out of the sober house.
So yeah.
He literally told me today that to leave him the fuck alone. He wasn't gonna help me get my car started. He wasn't gonna give me a ride to the store. All kinds of shit.
That's very man, you know that shit, like it's a fucking cycle, bro. It's like giving you just enough to make you feel, and then taking it back, like like that. It's that manipulative tactic, bro.
Yeah. It's like anytime I start to get better or be happy or get my shit together.
Yep.
He can't stand it. He's fucking jealous.
He gets in that defensive phase where it's like, oh shit, can't have this, because then that's gonna take away, no, that's no good. That is no good. Sorry, I'm rolling a blunt. I don't know if you know. I'm trying to do it off screen, but it's like so obvious.
My brother just said, "What the hell are we talking about here?"
Vagina.
Aliens, vagina. I don't know.
What the hell are we talking about? Oh, the huge.
Yeah,
don't
I literally said,
brother.
That's why I literally said a rant about whatever the hell we want, or whatever I said in the caption of, like I said, add a description. So I was like ranting about whatever the hell we want, or something silly.
Yeah.
And then I put and spirituality.
Afterthought. Oh yeah, and spirituality. Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny as fuck. All right, that's pretty
How do
good.
comment? I wonder if I could do a voice memo on a voice text. We are literally talking about relevant but random stuff.
Good response. That's a professional response, Robyn. I'm very impressed.
I changed my YouTube name to Relevant Robyn.
Oh, I really like the thumbnails that you make.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they
and
look
I'm
really
trying to. They do?
Yeah, no, I like them a lot because you have like a specific like little style.
Yes,
You've been
that's what
pretty
I'm trying to
consistent
keep
with.
it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it looks good. See, that looks very professional.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think it's coming along.
Yeah, I smoked a lot when I got out of prison. Well, jail. It was a prison sentence. It says I went to prison on my record, but I didn't go to an actual prison. I went to county.
Oh, yeah.
When I went to West Virginia and I smoked a lot down there, and it was so bad. I would hide in a trailer.
See, like to me, it like because it affects everyone so different. I don't fucking even get high really anymore. Like I honestly, to me, it's like I don't know. I used to get like really ridiculously high and act really weird and like very awkward. But not anymore. Now it's kind of just it's just more of a enhanced, I guess, cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't mix well with my
Yeah.
paranoid.
No, I know. I've dated people that had like PTSD and when they would smoke, it would just like trigger something in them, like stuff, like it would be like major paranoia. So like I know how some people can get like, and it does have that effect on people. Not so much with me, even though I do have like the racing thoughts and stuff. It doesn't have that same effect on me, I feel.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I would be perfectly fine if like I didn't have weed. Like I'd be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think.
Yeah, I definitely want to get like CBD oil.
CBD is good because
it's
that's a little bit less like it's not as strong as THC.
Yeah, well, exactly. The THC itself is a hallucinogenic. You know what I'm saying? So if your brain already hallucinates, it's gonna enhance that.
may not work out for you. Wait, so I came outside. Hold on, I don't know. I want to see if you can see the lights. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you can make your own URL and your own handle now on YouTube. Like you can put a wooden butterfly if you want for your handle.
Yeah.
You know how you couldn't do like custom URLs until like you had so many whatever. Now you can do custom URLs just like with 30 subs. You don't have to have all that other shit. So you can put like whatever you want. That's why I changed my name and I put like my URL now is The Real Robyn. But it's funny because like you can look at that different ways, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
like relevant and like I put like relevant Robyn. It's not that I think I'm relevant. But I mean I am. But the topics and the concepts that I talk about are relevant issues for like
I like it.
how I said something. Damn it! I should have wrote it down. I totally forgot what it was now. It was like a very cool like tagline. Damn it!
Wait, I'm trying
I
to
think
get you to see
I put it on Twitter.
on
I put it
Twitter.
on Twitter, so I did
Oh,
write it. Yeah.
I don't have Twitter.
Oh, I love Twitter now, especially since Elon Musk took it over. Like I literally followed so many people on Twitter that I'd never seen any of their stuff. And I went on there yesterday and I see all these people that I have not seen their tweets in so long. I'm seeing them all now because it's not censored. It's not controlled anymore.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like obviously and literally all these, like Dr. Fauci has to go to court, you know that?
Ooh, shit. No,
For,
I didn't know that.
yep, for censoring
Wait, can you see me?
information. No, now I can.
Okay.
For censoring information and like fact checking stuff that was saying it was untrue when it was true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like saying it was not, just basically censorship, especially surrounding the COV and all that stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. I
Like
never
everything that
got
they
into
said.
Twitter too much.
Yeah, well, it's very political, so that's probably why. It's
Yeah.
very like, yeah, it's very like politicized and very, yeah, political.
I try to stay away
But
from.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I love like all that stuff. But
I mean,
I like
I
drama,
find it
you know what I'm
interesting.
saying?
I like hearing like like other like people's perspectives on it, but I definitely
Yeah.
like bringing it up, and I don't like talking about it too much because I feel like I don't know. It's
Yeah,
not something that like intrigues me. I just feel like a lot of it is based on bullshit, you know. So like, what's the point?
yeah, well, because that's why you talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, and
Yeah,
that's exactly what people think, and that's why nothing gets fucking changed. Because
that's
everybody that knows anything about it literally says, "Oh, it's too negative," and it's like, okay, so you know the truth, yet you're walking away from it and not gonna say shit.
that's
That's
a good.
wrong.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's a good point.
It's like you can't just deny reality. You can't just deny shit and act like it doesn't exist, and just because anything that you create while there's still all this shit going on and you know the truth, it's gonna fall apart. Period. Because
Yeah,
you know that, like light. When people say the light, like that's truth, information. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So if you
Clarity.
know
Yeah,
exactly, so if you know the light, you know the truth, and you're not speaking
sharing
on
that.
it. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like, and you're denying it and avoiding it, like it's
You're
gonna
you're pushing it
come
further
around.
to the shadow. You're pushing it
Exactly.
further down.
Yeah, like if you're
It
not
needs,
aware, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But if
yeah,
you're aware of it and you
it
deny
needs
it,
to be
like that's an
brought into
issue.
the light. You're right.
Yes.
That's a very good point. I mean, I just don't
Especially,
feel like I'm knowledgeable enough in that area
yeah,
to even talk about it.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, like you're completely like, not
like I don't
aware
watch
of
the
certain things.
news. Like I don't watch
Yeah.
anything. The things that I hear are strictly from, you know, like my friends, Facebook, family. Like that's the extent of it. I don't seek that information because it just doesn't
Hmm.
interest me as much. But
Yeah.
but yeah, like
Yeah,
you say,
it is.
kind of it does kind of like you're right. Like um maybe I should like look into it a little bit
Well, it's
more.
like it's just so many people are just like they just rather act like it's not there. You know what I'm saying? To act,
Yeah,
and it's like to me, I feel like it's important to fucking talk about, and because it needs to be changed.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I don't have like the best like way when I talk, and like the best communication skills or the best, you know what I'm saying? Like terminology and all that shit.
I
But
think you have I think you do great. I think you express yourself perfectly.
oh,
I mean,
thank you.
I understand. Like so, what like the other day when you were I was watching your live when you were doing a reading, and I thought it was endearing the way that you expressed like your thoughts and stuff. Like it made I'm like it's more.
it makes it more relatable, or like more, you know, like people can understand like a little bit easier, like in the way that you describe things. So definitely, I think you express yourself great.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, I always feel, I feel like I don't say the right things. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel the same way, and I think that's one of those things that I need to work on as well. Like I tend to like limit, like, you know, the impact that
yes.
that I could possibly have. Like I think that if I were that I'm my own worst critic, like I'm my own worst enemy. Nobody else will like sees like myself the way that I see myself, and I just feel like, yeah, like that's like my biggest struggle, like that I have to overcome, like having the like not like being okay with not coming across the way I want to come across, but still doing it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like still doing it, still
Yeah.
expressing myself, and still doing the damn thing, still showing up, even if I don't show up exactly how I want, like even if it doesn't like happen how I want it to happen or whatever, and being okay with that, and not beating myself up over it and feeling shame and like fucking like like
It's like, even when I watch like your readings on YouTube, like I think like, because when you channel, like yours comes through, I feel like a lot like faster, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you don't pause a lot. Like I pause a lot, but that's just how I channel, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's because I feel and sense things more so.
Yeah, you're more on the yes, because the score, like I
I
feel,
have to feel what I need to say, you know what I'm saying?
yes, yeah, and I'm more mental. I have more mental energy,
Yeah.
so it like
Yes.
I say what I think instantly. Like I
Yeah.
don't give myself
Yes.
time to. I feel it at the same time, but I just say what
Yeah,
I
it's just
think.
a
Like I
different,
don't.
it's just a different process. Like
It
it
flows. It flows
processes different.
differently.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
But you could
like
always
so
tell when you're channeling. Like I could tell when you're channeling. Like you could see it in the person's eyes. It's so cool. Like you, like when people are dropped in, and you, or like you can feel them be like
yeah.
channeling, like, and like,
Mhm.
yeah, I could definitely see like you have a pretty strong connection with like
Yeah.
that shit for sure, like 100%. I think
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I always like. I'm like, well, I feel like like I don't do it fast enough and people are gonna think, you know what I'm saying? And plus even when I was at the I mean, it didn't really bother me. It does sometimes because certain people say things about it, like even like when I was at the party, and then my friend, she's like, well, you'll get better and you'll be able to do it faster. I'm like, I don't need to do it faster. This is how I channel.
no,
This is
that's
what
it.
I do.
Yeah,
Like, and I'm
yeah,
not,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you don't even
the,
know
the
about like you don't even
messages,
know.
exactly, the messages that need to come across,
Yeah,
and
and
but
everybody like,
I think
but you
honest,
know what I'm saying?
also Robyn, like I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just think that
No.
when sometimes, because when I pause or whatever, like sometimes the pause feels a lot longer to us than to other people.
Yeah.
Like I didn't
Yeah.
notice you pausing a lot, like like I don't think like when you, I've seen you channeling, I've seen you saying things, and I think there's no, it probably feels longer, like you're
Yeah.
taking time longer than it actually does. Does that make sense? Like I
Yeah.
don't feel like
Yeah.
you're taking forever to say something. Like I get what you're saying. So I think that's
Yeah, and
I don't know why my friend
it
would
doesn't
say
like to me.
that. Like what the fuck?
It doesn't bother me until somebody else says something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, and then I'm
Yeah.
like,
But I don't
and
think
it's
that's
just
true
hard.
at all.
It's I think it. Yeah, it's hard to like get. It's like not worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
and
I
I'm
know.
like, well, what if everybody thinks that? But everybody doesn't think that because that's why everybody loved my readings. You know what I'm saying? Clearly,
Yeah.
they didn't have a fucking issue. You know what I
Like
mean? So
it's like my insecurities come from like, am I giving enough information? Like do I like,
yeah,
I know for a fact that I am accurate in every single reading that I've
right.
ever done. I've never had anyone say that I've been inaccurate. And if they act like I've been inaccurate, they come back and say, "Oh shit, that
Mhm.
shit was actually
Yeah.
really accurate." Like what the fuck? Like it does not fail.
So like I know that I'm always on point, but sometimes I feel like maybe not like as profound messages come through. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or like
Yeah.
maybe it's just like very subtle, like day-to-day things, but that's maybe what they need to hear at that time, you know,
Mhm.
like and that's like my insecurity. I'm like, did I just, is that like a superficial reading? Like, was that like too,
Right.
like, was that not deep enough? Like, was I not deep
Yeah.
enough? Like, fuck, I felt like that was just talking, like, you know, talking shit with someone. Like, that wasn't even like a reading. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I do feel that's how I felt like my reading was yesterday with that one friend of mine, but the other chick that I did yesterday, and it was so funny too because like I always try to like make people aware that I'm not going to like shoot glitter up your ass. I don't do that. I'm not.
Yes. Yeah. If something
I'm
comes up,
I
you're gonna say it. Yeah. Like, even
yeah,
if,
like I always gonna be everything. Perspective makes it positive or negative. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I just happen to I just tap more into shadow energies and more things that are usually
the
more
subconscious stuff.
hidden. And
Yes.
yeah, like that's just what I tap into because that's that's part of my purpose. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's why I've been through so much dark shit so I
So
know
you can
how
relate to
to feel
people.
it. I know how to
Yeah.
transmute it. I know, yes, exactly.
Exactly.
So I
You can
always try to
relate to
like
people
warn
on a deeper
people.
level.
Yeah, and I always try to like warn, basically, like give like a disclaimer about
Mhm.
that. But the reading that I did yesterday, it was like so like very, very like positive and good. As I was like, and I was just like, I was so funny because I just, I was like trying to like, because I gave her a disclaimer or whatever, and then the reading that came through, and then I was just like, I swear to God, this reading is like, I didn't. Not just blow this.
I'm not blowing
Because it
smoke
was
up
just
your
like
ass.
so. It's like yeah. It's just like everything was just like saying that it was gonna work out, and there was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just
Yeah.
like
Like
very,
positive.
very
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yes, very, very good read. Good reading.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I swear, that's just how everything came through.
Sweet. That is fucking awesome. Yeah, I had with one of my pickup house, one of my friends said she saw it and she's like, I felt like you were calling me out. And I was like, oh, that's good. Perfect. I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. Because sometimes like I'll listen back to like to the readings that I do. Because like a lot of times they're like for myself too. Like I feel like when
Hmm.
I do those pickup house readings, it's for, general. It's general. Anyone
Yeah.
can fucking like, and sometimes I'll listen to some of them and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, like I'm definitely calling people out. Because I was calling myself out, like literally just calling myself
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
Like I get it now.
Yeah.
But it's all for good. It's not like, it's
Yeah.
it's 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 in order for people to transmute those situations for
Yeah.
their highest good. And that's it. That's the only intention I ever set. It's never for anything. It's never to make people feel bad or to
No.
make them feel judged or shame about it.
No, absolutely not. It's
You know.
all to help for guidance and clarity and to help gain
Yeah,
more understanding so you can
because
heal and
that's
you know what I'm saying?
exactly that's what I feel like it did for me. Like I feel like I like tarot saved my life in a lot of ways.
Mhm.
Like it gave me a purpose. It gave me something that, like, it gave me a gift that I didn't know I had, and like it definitely changed my life in so many ways. And I just feel like I'm meant to share that with other people. Like I'm definitely meant to
Yeah.
share that with other people.
Yeah. Yeah, and it came so natural too. Like it wasn't I didn't like plan it like I want to be a tarot
No,
reader. Like it just
nope. No, did I
it just
tell you the
happened.
story? Did I tell you the story about how one of my tarot decks, like, so okay, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I was when we were doing the tarot course with Tawny, and I had gone to my dad's house. It was during a Libra full moon. It was a Libra full moon, and I remember this because it was I don't know, I was gonna do some sort of thing that night, and I went to my dad's house. I opened up a box of all my old stuff, and I found this old box that I had with my very first deck of tarot cards just popped up out of nowhere on the full moon of Libra, and the first card that popped up was the moon card. And I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. I was like, that is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I
like
do
that.
too.
Like, dude,
Yeah.
how can you not fucking...
That's literally how I talk when shit happens too. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, yeah, like, shut up, bro. That's just too much.
I'll be like, look around and be like, you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious right now?
I gotta go back in because my phone's about to die again. I wanted you to see the fucking aliens in the back, but I don't think you can.
Dude, I know. I used to see them. So, like, I literally used to see them. I know what they were. I know what the fuck I was saying. I literally recorded things that looked like stars, but when you could see them lighting up. That, yes.
That's in the middle of nowhere. That's in the middle of fucking the woods.
That's exactly what I see.
Wait. Okay, so wait. When
you could see it.
And it looks like when you look up to it, like when I take a video of it, it looks like a molecular structure. Yes. Like it
looks like it's plasma or something.
Yes. Like it looks like a organism. Like it looks like a fucking molecular structure. Like I'm like, dude, what the fuck is that shit? And they're all over. They're all like everywhere. I don't know if you can see that's like another spot, but they're always in different spots too. That's how I know that it's not fucking just lights. It's not fucking lampposts.
No.
It's not all the logical things people would assume they are, because they pop up in different spots every fucking night.
Yep.
And they're
and
all
you could
different.
See them literally move.
Yes,
like
and orbs, like fucking they're orbs.
Yes.
Like
they're like plasma orbs. Like they look like they're plasma.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Yes, I can't believe
that's what
you see the exact same thing I do.
Yes, and you know that, like, I don't think everybody can see that. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're looking at the same thing that we're looking at, I don't think everybody can see that.
Well, when I, because I've videotaped it, and every time I show people the videotapes, they see it.
Saturn?
They see it. Like everyone has the same reaction. Like they don't know, because everyone wants to look for the logic behind it. They want to be like, that's a lamppost, bro. Like, okay, Natalie, crazy girl, that's a lamppost. Like it's not a fucking alien. Like trying to like pet me on my head. Like,
or
it's not an alien, Natalie. Like, bitch,
that's this planet, or that's this.
Like,
or
so why does
it
look like a fucking living organism that's pulsating in the middle of the? That's not a fucking lamppost, bro.
They don't see that though. They don't see that.
On the videos, they do. That you can see it.
I know. Yeah. I know.
But when they're looking at it, you're right. When they're looking at it, because their mind doesn't allow them, they're not open to those like other realms or whatever. So they just like see it on that 3D plane level.
Even one time, like, listen, there was this light that used to be, it didn't look like the plasma type. It was literally just like a bright ass light, but you could tell that it was in this atmosphere. Like, it wasn't way far away. It was close, you know what I'm saying? And it used to be like right outside my window, literally, like in the sky by my window when in 2020 this was. And it would always, like, I would see it every like night and every morning, and then I would literally watch it go up. Like, that sounds crazy, but I would literally watch it, and I'm like, well, there it goes.
there goes that fucking crazy thing.
Yeah, and then like even like my Dan, I told him one time, like, we both saw it. It was like, and I was like, that's in our fucking atmosphere. That is not out there. Like, I was freaking out. And I was like, I'm gonna go get my camera. So I went in the house to go get the camera, and when I came out, I was like, where'd it go? He's like, it's gone. And I'm like, what do you mean it's gone? He's like, it's gone. I'm like, you don't think that's crazy? He was just like all nonchalant, like, oh, it's gone.
Yeah, like it's nothing. Like, oh, that's like normal occurrence. That's like, it's like you can't logic your way out of this shit anymore, guys. Like, people, like, come on. bro. There's obviously something going on here. It's not just
Yeah, and did you hear the newest thing too? That the newest thing is now, because this has been planted out there now, because of course they don't want us to know about the shit. So now
yeah.
it's being planted that the government is putting this stuff out to,
I know.
you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Now that exactly that's because they can't create
Mm-hmm.
any other storyline or plot that confirms, you know, that keeps that stable, secure. Like, oh, we're the only fucking
Yeah.
people that you know, we're the only. There's no fucking
Yeah. So
aliens.
now it's
There's
the
no other
government doing
planets
it.
that would, like, fucking come on, bro. That's just so stupid.
I know.
Like, that to me is like just ignorant. Like, how can you not, like, the vastness of this solar system, how can you not think that there's other living
Even like
organisms
so
or
many
forces?
astronauts, so many, you know what I'm saying? Like so many astronauts, people into space that like so many people have seen stuff like
Yeah.
astronauts
Yeah.
that were they were sane enough to go to space, but now you're saying they're crazy. You're the one that let them go in a fucking rocket to space, government.
Exactly.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now they're crazy. Okay.
That's
They have
so
to get tested very, very well before you get to go in space. You know what I'm saying?
exactly right. Yeah, I know.
They go
That's
through all
straight.
kinds of shit before you don't just anybody can't just go in a rocket to space.
That's crazy.
But now they're saying those people are all crazy, and it's not like just one; it's multiple people
You know,
that the
I
government
notice
chose.
when every time Mars goes retrograde, I notice things a lot more, like
Yes, you know what? That's
energetically.
right.
Like, I notice, like, every time Mars goes in retrograde, I feel the energies a lot stronger, or like I notice them, like, you know, like those light formations outside, or like I also notice, I don't know if you've ever noticed, like, the tops of, like, trees, like, or like when you look in between trees,
Like, what do you mean? Like
like,
to see like the aura?
yeah, like you don't look at the trees, you look through them, kind of, and you can kind of see, like, you know,
Yeah,
it's like similar to, like, when you're looking at the light formations, like, you know.
yeah. Like you could see like it looks like heat waves.
Yeah, or you just see, like, you just see energy, like, it's like,
Mhm.
it's interesting, it's hard to describe, but
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
but
Like it
I
look, you know, like
noticed
when you,
with Mars in
yeah,
retrograde specifically, I feel like I am able to, and my, I think my Mars is in Sagittarius, so that kind of makes sense.
yeah. I
That's,
have Sag in the 12th house,
yeah,
so that
that's
makes
interesting.
to me that's like
Mm.
I was trying to see if you had what if you had retrograde, but you don't. Not Mars.
No.
Ooh, it's at 13 degrees though.
Hmm.
13 degrees Sagittarius. 13 is a very like lucky number. You have your moon at 13 degrees Gemini too.
Interesting.
13, like that's the I mean, because there used to be 13 astrological signs,
Mm-hmm.
like when the calendar was different until like the government got a hold of our fucking calendar and changed it. So now
Yeah.
we only have 12 signs. So
Mm.
13 has been considered like an evil, unlucky number. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
like Friday the 13th and all
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
stuff. But it's really a very, very like
It's a spiritual
spiritual.
number.
It's
It's a
it's yes.
spiritual. Yeah.
And you have your moon 13 degrees and Mars 13 degrees.
That's
So
very
those are two
interesting.
like yeah, those are two very personal planets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Astrological bodies.
Interesting. That actually sparks, like, a lot of understanding within me.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
it is. Trying to see, yeah, just those two, but those are very, you know what I'm saying? Your moon and Mars are very, very personal
Yeah.
bodies.
It makes sense. I feel like Mars, like, it's not a planet that, I think it just affects me very intimately. Like, it just, like, for some reason it's like a very prominent energy.
Yeah, Mars especially to me, I have Mars and Sagittarius in the, is it yeah, Mars and Sagittarius in the 12th house.
Yeah. Interesting. We both got Mars in Sagittarius.
Do I? Yeah.
Yeah, you do. I think I remember you saying that.
Yeah, that's funny. I just realized that too.
Sick.
I
Oh,
don't know
that's
how I
so...
just now realized that.
Well, you probably
But
already
yeah.
realized it. You probably forgot. Because
Yeah.
I've forgotten a lot of my own chart too. Until
Yeah, I was just thinking I know it's Sagittarius in 12th house, and yeah, Mars is there.
yep. So yep. that sounds about right.
I'm gonna send you this chart later, with all the bodies. Like you can look at all the like the yod and it shows you all your because you have 2 yods, and then you have a lot of T-squares. I have a lot of T-squares also.
That yep.
But you have
That
a
makes sense.
stellium and a grand trine
Yes.
with your Aquarius.
Interesting.
And cradles, I don't really think that they're anything special, but I think that that means that there's a lot of focus, kind of like a stellium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's just a lot of focus in that area. To me, that's what I think it means.
Okay.
So you have 2 of those too.
Where are those located?
That it's between your MC and your IC.
Oh my God, yeah.
Taurus and Scorpio, yeah, and then also with Sagittarius and Aquarius. So again, very
Interesting.
personal.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah. Oh my God. There you
Yeah,
go.
both of them,
There is
because
like
your
a
other one has, yeah, your other one has Gemini, which is where your moon is, and then
wow.
also Saturn and
Both in the
Chiron.
spots where 13 degrees. That's interesting. So you are just spot on. Like there is like a lot of focus in those two. Wow, that's
Oh, yeah.
in both those
Yep.
spots, the Gemini moon and the fucking and the Mars.
Yeah. Yep.
13 degrees. That's interesting. Very interesting. What
Yeah,
time?
I'm definitely gonna I don't know, it's probably late as fuck. It's almost 1 o'clock.
Oh damn! Woo, we went on long today. Ow! Well, I'm probably gonna head out because my phone keeps like it's still looking like it's about to die, and it's like not
Yeah.
charging. So I don't know.
Yeah. Basically just keeping it alive.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just kind of yeah, like getting by, man. Like
Just
a
on
lot like
life
me.
support right now.
Aw, it's okay, little baby. You can make it. You can make it, my little iPhone 6. You made it through all this. You can do it. Push a little harder.
I'm gonna try to post this on YouTube. Sometimes it won't let me download them, and sometimes it will. So I don't know
Yeah, if you
when
post
it
it,
decides to let me. But
I'll share the links and stuff on my
yeah.
next videos or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely tag you in this thing. So.
All right, cool.
Okie dokie.
And send me the chart that you're looking at, because I feel like it shows a lot
it's
more
very like
detailed.
Yeah, like it does. Like the aspects are like this long instead of like this long.
Yeah.
Because there's
Sweet.
more shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Ooh, I love that. Okay, I'm excited. I am excited. Well, it was very
and
fun.
then you just Google whatever you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, what does this mean? And
Exactly.
you literally ask Google.
No, it gives me an opportunity to just like learn more. I'm all about that.
Yep.
All right, Robyn, I love you.
Okay. All right, I love you too, babe.
Yeah, hit me up tomorrow.
Okay. or whatever,
you know. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.